Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I, of course, am Storybook Tales, but not for long. And I am not the leader on the adventure today, but I am just one of the followers. Today we are doing our Unmerciful Crows campaign with the lovely DM Melting of Snow. And today we have Kai Nemini and Xander. Shoot, I don't remember your full username. What's
Xander's
your full? Yeah. As a little reminder, since I have not streamed in a while, announcements from yesterday, I will be changing my username. We will be rebranding from Storybook Tales to Fire and Brimstone. That will happen before the month is over. I don't know when, but it will happen some point this week. Again, haven't streamed in a while. If you are here and you are new, I want to make it very clear where I stand. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump, free Palestine, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, my body, my choice, no one's illegal, and fuck AI. If you don't agree, you can get the fuck out. With that, why don't we start our game? Shall we go over our little intro?
Yeah, also seconded. Fuck yeah.
I was like, it's been
obviously
it's been half a year. I'm gonna be very clear on where I stand on all of this.
Yeah, no, fucking same. Also, I want you to know, hi, it's Storybook Tales, but not for long. Has such a threatening fucking aura.
But not for long. Call an ambulance. Call an ambulance. Hello, welcome in. Oh, it's just Xander. Hi, Xander.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I think it was Toko, but the the Seribot took care of it. Hi, Bowtie. Hello, everyone. For those of you, we'll start with everybody who's in chat right now. What's something that made you smile today? Because I have to ask my question again. Silence over the room.
I got to sleep in.
I mean, that's
I'm fucking
valid.
with a new customizable model.
Nice. I saw in chat. That's so fun.
I just like snow, so.
Yes. We all like snow
is
here.
pretty great. Oh my god.
We got the best kind of snow in this chat.
Jesus Christ. I don't know that we needed 8 inches of it though.
Yeah, there was an average, I think, across this area of 17. So.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be safe to drive tomorrow anyway, so what's making me smile is that maybe I have a day off tomorrow?
Nice. I
There we
don't,
go.
even if I can't drive in. The stock market closes for no man.
And I work from home, so same. Doesn't matter that we're snowed in.
Yeah. I will be working from
Bummer,
home
bro.
if I can't drive in. So.
Damn.
Yeah. The stock market has stupid rules. So, like, we get federal holidays off, which is great, right? And they, like, always make up for it. Like, so, like, if 4th of July is on a Saturday, they give you, like, that Friday off, basically. Or, like, if it's on a Sunday, they'll give you that Monday off. They always make up for it. The stock market can't be closed for more than 3 days. So I have Thanksgiving off, but I have a half day on Black Friday. And then I have the weekend.
Weird.
It's stupid.
Very weird. But Jesus Christ.
Sleeping in is good.
Okay.
Something that made me smile was
Sleeping
I'm
in.
watching the voice actor of Riku play Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time. And
Yeah, I've also been watching.
it's so funny. My favorite so far is during the Struggle
Oh.
tournament, if anybody knows what that is, who has played Kingdom Hearts. They were like, Rox is our top struggler. And he goes, yeah, captain of the struggle bus.
God damn.
Which is very true for the first part of that game. Poor Roxas. Like, good God.
You said Riku, and I thought we were talking about freaking Riku from Final Fantasy X.
No. Kingdom Hearts.
She's also in Kingdom Hearts, though.
Yes.
She is. Wait, when?
Kingdom Hearts 2, the little fairies.
Yes, she is. They show up very briefly.
Oh my god.
Very briefly.
She's voiced by Tara Strong.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about Final Fantasy, but I
Me
know my
neither.
Kingdom Hearts. So if
I
there's
know.
a Final Fantasy character in Kingdom Hearts, I know them.
I played Kingdom Hearts. I was like, cool, these are some cool background characters. Why are they named? Okay, that's weird. Why did they show up? Okay, cool. Bye, Leon. And everyone's like, that's Squall. I'm like, who the fuck is Squall?
He's
I gotta
not
put
Squall
Kyle.
Leon Hart anymore. He's Leon Squallheart.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I hate that. That's so stupid. But so were you of the so Kai didn't know that Final Fantasy existed.
I mean, I
Only
kind of
thought
knew about
Kingdom
it.
Hearts.
But I didn't know that it was like I didn't know that it was in Kingdom Hearts, basically. I knew it
Oh my
existed over
God.
here on the side, but I was a RuneScape girly.
Hell yeah.
So that's what I played.
I knew of Final Fantasy. I didn't know any characters from it, so when they were in Kingdom Hearts, when I played that, I didn't recognize
like, I
they
had
were
no
Final
idea.
Fantasy characters.
And then I played it for my old roommate who had never played it before, and she loves Final Fantasy, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, these
Yeah.
people!" I was like, "Those people?" This was in 2022, by the way, so it was my entire life. And I very recently learned that a bunch of people that were just background in Kingdom Hearts were actually care.
Big deals.
Right?
In my defense, I had learned that by Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh my god.
No,
Disappointing.
I had
Did you
not.
also
It did
know?
not take me 20 years.
So something else, because that makes me kind of want to replay Kingdom Hearts, because I'm doing all of this locksmithing. So there's the Keymasters, the Keyblade Masters. Keyblade is a part of a key, obviously. It's the bit that's cut. And then there's this thing called cross-keying, which is part of a master system. And I realized that part of the reason that it's a problem that all of those Nordified guys have an X in their names is because it's like, yeah, it's part of cross keying. You always mark it with an X because it shouldn't be able to open that door, but it does.
Interesting. No,
Yeah,
I love
there's
that.
there's a ton of shit like that in there, and I'm like, I gotta find out where all of the stuff is, because I was going through some of the training and I was like, what the fuck? This sounds like Kingdom Hearts. No, Kingdom Hearts sounds like
It also
'Cause, yeah,
took me a
yeah.
minute, because they showed the Roxas making Sora's name with the X in the middle, and then it took me a few years after to be like, all of their names! Wait, all of their
Yeah.
names are just mixed up of their other names with an X in the middle.
Yup.
Look, sometimes it takes me a while to realize things. I had been
It's
listening
okay.
to Weird Al my entire life. And then there's the song Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. And there's a part in it where it goes, when he's doing a bar mitzvah, now that you shouldn't miss, he'll always schlep on down for a wedding or a bris. They say he's got a lot of chutzpah. He's really quite hip. The parents pay the moil and he gets to keep the tip. Took me a minute to realize that wasn't money.
What? Wait, what?
Oh
tip.
my god.
It's about circumcision. He gets to keep the tip.
All right, let's play some D&D.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Storybook, would you like to? I forgot you're riding around your penguin. Would you like to give us a little? Because I know you're the note taker. If you want to
Yeah,
give
I
us,
could do that.
since, as you stated, it's been about 3 months, which
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe. But
So our
yeah.
last session was session number 4 on September 20th. We had just gotten into town after riding over on the boat, and the festival. What was it? The Festival of the Crows or whatever was starting, and Sabine, who's the left hand of the crow, took us into a bar called Poor Decisions, where she warned that there had been odd goings on at the festival with multiple crow deaths, a 14-year-old halfling girl who was missing some limbs, an adult elven farmer who was missing a head. There had also been an outbreak of plague near West Shore. And that the goshawks do not work in the shadows here. They're just kind of out and about. At Fairy's insistence, we finally went to a back room to talk about the vials with the bones in it, because Sabine also had one. Am I saying that right, Sabine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sabine.
Just making sure. I'm not great when it comes to names, so just making sure. At which we Mort and shoot names. One sec. What's Dawn's character's name?
Sivri.
Sivri. Mort and Sivri helped identify as a dead crow bone and a peacock bone that from someone who had been alive. There was a blue dragonborn named Gosha who was going to check out the bows that we got from the blacksmith that Redix and I very, very stealthily stole with some fun manipulation. Orin is currently with Nadia taking the long way because she's not allowed near people right now after setting our boat on fire. And then Mort went off to buy some flowers to put on the dead halfling girl's grave. And Sivri stayed behind with Sabine to talk some more, while Kilani, Redrix, and Fairy all went out into the festival. We found an axe thrower, which Kilani rightfully scammed because he tried to give her a bad tooth. Redrix then not really scammed, but and not really cheated at the rope ladder from Mikkel, which we love Mikkel. He's great. By turning into a monkey and successfully running up and down the ladder all 3 times and gathering a crowd so that Mikkel got some more stuff to do. Some more money's coming in. Bye, Toko. Thanks so much. And then I decided it was time to steal from the rich. So I found the richest asshole walking around, whose name was Frederick, who thought he was hot shit, and we're possibly going to meet up later. So that's it. That's everything. You say we're not? This is also, I will say, it's really weird. It's really weird. With D&D only, I'm really good at just remembering shit. So, like, I have the bullet points, but I'm just really good at remembering details and shit, too. So I don't typically take notes like that, or it takes away from my remembering. So, this is not just, like... Yeah, this is also just my brain being weird and hyperfixating, so...
God damn. You got shit in there I didn't even...
Look, when I have to memorize all the princesses' shit and details, like, in order to portray them, like, this stuff sticks in here, and I don't understand why.
Yay. Alright. Well, if I remember correctly, we are about just over half the day through. The festivities are still going strong. Mikkel is still, you're just past his stall a ways since you've run into this Frederick gentleman, and you see that after Redrix's showing, there are several more people who've become interested in attempting their hand at it. The rest of the afternoon is pretty much yours. If I remember correctly, Sabine also, I don't know if she did, but she wanted to possibly meet with all of you at the end of the day as well to kind of get a feel for how the day was and if you caught on to anything. I don't know that she expressed that, but if not, wherever you guys end up, we'll see what happens if that tavern, if you return and hang out there, or what the day brings. Yeah, you're pretty free to kind of look around some more or interact with the people. as you kind of walk through this main thoroughfare, this seems to be the height of the day where people are coming in, picking up goods. The kind of candy floss at some of the stalls seems to be selling out quite quickly. That little, once you had visited that little statue, the little girl with the wood carvings, she seems to be doing a little more in sales after people observed that you had gone to their stall.
Right, I gave my
And,
allowance to
yeah.
her. Because Mora was like,
Yeah.
here's a gold piece for everyone. I was like, cool, great. You shouldn't be working. You're too young. Here's a gold piece.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Give
now
me the tiny
she's-
statue.
She's gonna be able to sell a few more things and hopefully close up shop a little early so that she can enjoy being a child.
Good. That was the whole point of the gold piece.
Yeah. You all do realize, even though Mort announced his departure from the party, time passes and he has not yet returned. And he did not give you an idea of where he would be going. So, for now, he is unfortunately MIA.
I think Mother's with us too, right?
Mother is with you.
Yeah, Mother was
is,
like, the woman who gives me food.
Yeah. Would like to stay and enjoy whatever crumbs you happen to fall or pass to the floor there. So, let's see.
And probably terrorizing a few people around town too.
Yeah, you see the primarily children kind of side eye the goose. Not sure if they really are comfortable or if they would like to give it a pet.
I mean, I do the same to dogs. I'm like, but you're
yeah.
working. Oh God.
It's not who I wanted, but
Fat little duck. I love him.
this is Mother for now.
I think
Mostly
isn't there
because
a
it'll
goose?
piss off Archer later. There is, but that's
Oh,
what I
okay.
found faster, so that's who it is now.
I think
Mother has
Yeah,
been
I have
well
a goose.
fed. Oh, you have a goose.
I have a goose.
Well, then this is just some fat fuck that happened to.
He's just rolling with us.
Yeah, he saw Mother being fed and is waddling very far away. From you all.
What did that
Fallen.
say? Wait a minute. What does
Hoping.
that say?
Where?
I don't know. What's that thing called?
Duck, I think.
Duck.
It said like, I don't know. It got hovered over. It said like baby goose something.
Oh, the goose is a baby goose bear.
Ah, that's what
Ah,
it was.
yeah.
It was probably the. Okay, got it. Yes, that's what it was. I was like, what's happening?
Interesting. But yeah. Do you get the sense most of these people didn't give two shits about the pilgrimage or the crows themselves. This is almost more feeling compulsory for a lot of these people, but they are able to get quite a good amount of entertainment out of this.
It's
Um,
like
yeah.
for St. Patrick's Day here. We don't celebrate anything. People just use
Yeah.
it to get drunk.
Exactly.
People do the same thing with 4th of July in other countries.
Exactly. But if there are no other kind of games or anything that you would like to try, no other stalls, we'll say that you've probably gotten a good view of the different opportunities here, and eventually, let's see, I have it on y'all's names, right?
Passive? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Xander, or I guess we'll say Redrix and Fairy. In the crowd, you the further you get, the closer you get more towards the harbor. And this would be the... If I can find my own fucking map.
What a whole mood. Like, where is everything?
Where is literally everything I've ever created?
Who are you?
for
What's
this?
happening?
So you all arrived what would have been the eastern docks. Let's call it the closer you get to the northern shore, the northern docking area. You see an influx of particular coloration. So on people's outfits, you see a larger portion of people who are sporting brown cloaks and leathers that are very intentionally dyed a deep brown. Because, most leather, it looks like a beaten, lighter, worn kind of brown or tan. But you also notice every once in a while in the crowd, there will be one person who's sporting a blue armband. This could be nothing. This could be just that, it could be just people who happen to wear brown on a regular basis. But it seems a little too common. It's not a huge portion of these people, but it is a significant amount of people that you've already been alerted. You've already been kind of traumatized by knowing that there are people out there who act and dress a particular way. That this is striking you as odd, that it would be popping up in a more condensed way than the rest of the thoroughfare. Especially since this appears to be an area, you're getting in more to an area that is not celebrating the start of the pilgrimage. So it is up to you if you would like to go deeper or if you'd like to turn back.
I am going to slowly come to a stop and reach out and very gently put my fingers on Kilani's wrist to pull her to a stop as well. And look over at Xander to see if he also has started clocking these people.
On the level, the
wrong?
tail end there, I got distracted by
Like,
going on in my household.
You playing League of Legends?
No, Taylor
Close?
was telling me something
Oh.
that happened.
Fair.
So I apologize, but I
You're good.
caught leather color, blue armbands, more and more people showing up in that garb. And
Yeah,
right about
basically.
there
That's
is
it.
where-
I gently
the whole
stopped
plot.
Kilani, and I'm looking over at you to see if you clocked it as well.
Okay, I
What a
apologize.
mood.
No, you're good. You got the gist of it. I mean,
We'll say, you can kind of notice Redrick's kind of darting his eyes around to all these different people, but not really knowing what to make of it quite yet.
I believe we've come to the end of the celebration, so why don't we turn around and make one more walk through?
We gonna go scam more people?
Possibly, if they deserve it.
Kalani will turn heel with her vulture and just our head back.
Redrick's and his penguin will just follow the group.
I'm gonna also, while you're doing that,
And then she's just gonna very quietly whisper to Kalani, there were a lot more people wearing undesirable colors here, and I just don't want to get in the middle of something, especially while being separated from everyone.
Lonnie would just kind of, the corner of her mouth would turn up and just,
If we need Carry On to do something about it, I'm sure he'd be more than willing.
as they continue walking.
If that happens, I'll let you
Carrion-
know.
Is Carrion currently active in the site?
No.
Okay.
No. Carrion is just guide bird functioning at the moment.
They did roll very well. So, as you all turn to start walking, Carrion has landed wherever he may have been previously at your feet, and you feel a very sharp peck on the back of your hooved ankle. And he... Ah! Ah! You fucking know what noise a vulture makes. They just scream.
Oh, that was something.
I mean, fair.
Hey, your world, your vultures.
That is true.
They make whatever noise you say they make.
Exactly.
I can't hang on. Let me, because I can't like speak to Carrion on a regular basis. So let me. Does Kalani get any sort of sense as to why Carrion is pitching a fit?
Roll a perception check.
I would love to. Give me just a second. My dumbass just didn't have my sheet open, so.
Oh my god. Is busy creating more characters and dress up doll
I'm
VTuber.
not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm multitasking, but it's fine.
I mean, fair.
Okay, you said perception?
Perception with roll at advantage.
$14 with advantage.
It takes a moment, and Carrion kind of stops pecking and instead seems to realize that may be painful, starts whacking their beak on your ankle still. And as you start to kind of try to walk off, among the smell of you all would get this as well, but for Kalani, among the smell of the fish that's being netted into the harbor and the sea, the salt that is in the air, the further down you would have gotten here, Kalani, you can just make out a very familiar scent of lavender and essentially fresh grass, like very earthy floral smell, which you recognize as something that it's like a perfume that your mother used to wear.
Kalani is immediate, like, okay. So catching that scent, Kalani would like stop and then look, kind of like tilt their head in the direction of the bird of Carrion and just, mother? And then wait to see if like because Carrion would know what her mom looks like.
The goose?
Goose honks.
No.
The goose honks, you're right.
Not the goose. I smell my mother's perfume.
Is there any reason she would be here?
Overprotective.
Is there no chance someone else could just be wearing the same perfume?
Also possible, but I'm assuming that's why Carrion is trying to chew on my leg.
He whacks you on the ankle again, and the rest of you see Carrion turn tail and start kind of side-stepping his way through the crowd. He's doing that little vulture hop.
Hop to the right. Woo!
I
Hop to the left.
one step this
Woo!
time.
Kalani would follow the bird as best as she could.
Oh,
You know.
gods, here we go. Okay.
I typically find following animals in this situation is a better idea than not.
Druid would say that.
And I find not wandering into the danger to keep myself safe and alive. And she's gonna follow Kalani.
You're keeping me safe and alive. Kalani will call over their shoulder as she walks.
It's pretty easy. You're used to following Carrie and everyone, like, around the farm and just wherever all you've been. You know the sound of Carrion's little toe tippy-tappies along the pavement, which, for you, heightened sense of hearing, when you're looking for specifically that, going through a crowd, even with the din of the festivities in the background and just the shuffle of folks making their way around the dock area. Not too hard. Carrion does kind of pause every once in a while for you. Yeah, as you move along, Kalani obviously not hampered by any kind of self-consciousness, but the other two of you do start to get a sense that you are being watched, which is not surprising due to the kind of makeup of the people here.
I'm used to that. So.
Yeah.
See a giant flying penguin running through town every day.
Yeah, that too. You do get, I mean, some of those stares do come from people who are just like, what the fuck is the zoo in town? Is there a carnival that isn't related? What is this? But there are a good chunk of people who, even without you all wearing the traditional crow uniform, that are keeping pretty close eyes on you. Redrix, with your, I believe yours is the highest perception. You do
Passive or
catch
active?
passive. You get you notice that at least two of the people wearing kind of the blue armbands start to follow you. They're at a pretty respectable distance, but it's kind of hard to move stealthily through a crowd when you're keeping an eye on three people. You know, they're not being super subversive about their walk here.
As we're walking and I can like feel the eyes on me, and it's not the like normal amount of eyes that I get. As I'm kind of like glancing around as I walk, making sure I'm following Kalani, dodging people. As I catch people's gazes, I'm just giving like a wink and then continuing on. Just, we're gonna pretend that everything is fine, everything's normal, whatever. We're gonna act
Clearly
casual.
a few people, yeah. Yeah.
I'd say upon noticing we're being followed as we follow Kaylani, I would quietly enough to not really make a large scene of it, but just sort of quietly say to Fairy, I believe there's a couple people now tailing us.
Lovely. Let's keep an eye
Should
on
we
them.
try to catch up to her and see if we can't lose them?
I mean, I have a way to lose them very easily, but I'm worried about her being left alone. So, they obviously want something. I don't sense good intentions. But pretend like you don't notice, and we'll see what they do. I find that rash actions usually lead to mistakes when it comes to people trying to follow you.
Seems agreeable to me.
Kalani, you've followed Carrion. You can tell you're still on the main road, but he's starting to veer kind of to the left as though he's looking for an alleyway. Because you hear the tip-taps go from clearly paved kind of road with the bricklaying to slightly more earthy. There's grass kind of growing in between the bits of placed stone and brick, and it clearly trying to kind of get off to the side there, as he tip-taps his way, bouncing around over there. He's had to dodge quite a few people who refuse to get out of the way for this strange bird. But after about a block, he is successful in guiding you towards a space that's kind of between two buildings that is not as well paved or traveled. The two of you, Redrix and Fairy, are not having too much of an issue following. I would say it's not like a super duper dense crowd by any means, but kind of a few feet ahead of you, you see Kalani duck into an alleyway, and let's see, because I don't really have a good representation for this. Kalani, you hear in front of you as you enter this alley, something is ahead of you just by a few feet. You hear the clinking of glass and something rummaging around in a bag. You hear it realize, like, its feet shift. It sounds like it might be crouched, shifting beneath it. It turns around, and you hear, "Oh, I wasn't doing anything. Is this your bag or hello? Why, small bird, tall lady?"
May I see that bag?
And Claudia will just hold her hand out.
I will hand you back the bag. Scratch doesn't want any issues. And the bag, you feel the leather strap kind of brush against your hand. You hear Carrion snap at whatever was holding it. And the brush against your hand, you also catch a little bit of scaling to the hand.
Oh my god, is it a kobold? Please say it's a
This is a
kobold.
kobold.
Yay!
Does Kalani would grab the bag and gently essentially use her senses to try and get a feel for it. Does she recognize this bag?
Let's do investigation.
Yeah. That's a 22.
Yeah, it's got a shape to, it sounds weird, but as you run your hands around it, it's got a shape that you kind of recognize. It's fairly common for many vultures to have this kind of bag. It's made of specifically mammoth hide, and it's been worked into a pretty pliable leather that has a shape that you are familiar with. Many of the vulture caste have a penchant for backpack type bags that are shaped almost like a bulb. And at the top is a drawstring rather than it flipping over to clip or anything like that. It's basically a pouch with straps. But they found that it is the most durable thing for them in much of their travels and things like that. For you wouldn't necessarily, with just that, assume that it's necessarily your mother's, but as you investigate into the bag, there is a small sack of coins. There is a little perfume bottle that has the scent that you were smelling, and it also has an extra kind of pair of clothes. If you decide to kind of unfold those clothes, this actually feels more like about the size, shape, style of your father. And again, with that 22, you would know that you've caught your father carrying the perfume bottle that your mother uses to keep her with him at all times, because smell is an incredibly important memory trigger.
Scratch, you said your name was?
Yeah, Scratch.
You're not in any sort of trouble, darling. Do you mind telling me where you got this bag?
Down by the docks, there's warehouse.
Was there by any chance a man who kind of looked like me? Furry legs, digigrade?
Kalani will kind of shift and hold one of her like hoofs out so he can see the weird bend to her leg it's not a normal bend.
Oh! And he pulls up his pant leg and and you
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I don't know what's happening, but yeah.
You can't see it, but he doesn't realize that you are unable to see. There was gentleman in warehouse.
Like me?
As far as can tell, he was
And
plumper.
which warehouse was it?
I show.
Kalani will kind of like shift to look in the direction of her companions, like
I feel like
asking the
we've
question
rounded
of,
the
like,
corner at this point.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Darling, did you find
Like-
anything?
Scratch here, nice little fella, says he may have seen someone that looks like me in a warehouse nearby and said that he's willing to show us.
Oh.
Plump.
Well, it's wonderful to meet you, Scratch.
Gives a little wave.
If
You,
y'all are okay with that.
Redrix and Fairy, you also notice that this kobold is, short little guy, nice long face with his pretty friendly looking kobold face. You notice that he's actually wearing a very long cloak that does not fit him. It is like when he walks, it's kind of dragging behind. So he gives his little wave and is like, Scratch show. Money?
If you show us.
How about you?
Ooh,
Sorry,
no,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go.
Okay.
Go. Go.
If you show us where the warehouse is, and I'm gonna hold 1 gold coin, this will be yours.
He doesn't even hesitate, walks up, grabs gold, starts walking.
Well, it was
As he walks
after,
down
but
the
sure. Okay.
It was after. Wait, what?
I was gonna give it to him after. Like, if you show us where it is, if you take us there,
Nick-
then I will give you the
Well,
money.
It's
fine, no, it's fine.
stupid.
It's fine.
I was gonna say we can do a strength check. We can
No,
see
no,
how
no,
good
no.
your grip is.
It's fine. I feel like it would be less of a strength and more of a like dexterity, pull it out of the way, sort of thing. If you want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Stretch, start walking in back the direction that we came from.
No.
Okay.
He's walking. He's going to try to walk the other direction after he
That's a
rolls
6.
dexterity.
Yeah.
It's a 6. Okay. Well, I have good news. I also rolled a 6, and I always roll in the player's favor, so you are able
And
to.
so I'm just going to very gently pull it up. No, you show us, and then I will give you the money.
Kind of stamps his foot, turns
Oh.
around.
Are we throwing a tantrum now? I can change it to a silver.
No. Scratch fine. Scratch
All
fine. He's just like kind of huffing in the opposite direction. He puts his forefinger and his thumb in his mouth and makes a little whistling noise. And from the corner, another kobold comes with pants that appear to be quite a bit longer than he needs them to be.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Are these 3?
Yes! 3 kobolds
I
in a trench coat!
And followed by another one that is not wearing anything particular aside from just very simple clothes. The normally dressed one gets on the shoulders of the one with the pants.
Oh my god!
Yes!
And Scratch gets on top of the 2 of them with the cloak covering the other 2.
Ah!
It's not D&D if you don't have 3 kobolds
Yes!
in a trench coat. What are you doing with your life? They start leading you all in
Fairy's
the
just gonna go,
direction.
Oh, I love it.
They're gonna start heading opposite direction. For the 2 of you with sight, there's when you get to the end of that alleyway, it's another kind of main road, much less busy at this time. Let's see.
And I look back down the alleyway to see if they've kind of breached the other end of that alley yet, the people who are following us.
Yes. The... Damn. You catch sight as just as you're about to kind of round the corner, you do catch sight of one figure coming around the opposite corner. See if they notice you. Okay. Yeah. You get the sense that as you turn that corner, you're just in enough time that the person doesn't see which direction you go in. As Scratch and his companions lead you, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, even though I know I just went. I'm very sorry. I was doing really well.
We're proud of you. To talk real life for a second, I was like, oh god, I haven't gotten anything about my personal property taxes. I need to pay those since I bought a house last year. Apparently they were already paid when I signed my mortgage, so it was part of the taxes.
Oh, that's
on there.
nice.
So that's great. I don't know anything. Woo!
That's great though.
No, I love it. Because it was like, how much? Amount due, 0. I was like, oh, perfect. We love that. Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, part of my fence fell down, so that was fun.
I thought it had fallen down previously, or was that like a you knew it was probably gonna happen thing?
Well, it's the opposite side that I thought was gonna fall down. Yeah, if I was making bets on which side of my fence fell down, it would not have been this side, but like 4 sections of it fell down. Because 3 of the posts were rotted and it was starting to lean. And I had noticed it leaning. I was like, oh, I should go and like, you know, hire someone to come look at it just in case. And the next day it had fallen down because of the wind. Broke those 2 posts that were holding it up fully in half.
Oh no.
And the company I had come out and look at it wanted $4,200 to fix it.
Good lord.
So I was like, I might as well just see how much it is to like replace my whole fence. They wanted $19,000 to replace my whole fence.
Jesus.
I was like,
How
that's
much?
1 year tuition at my college that I went to. $19,000. They wanted $19,000 to replace my
No.
fence.
Absolutely not.
So, but I have a coworker, because it's like 35 feet of fence that has fallen down. I have a coworker who was like, I had someone replace 100 feet of fence for $3,600. I was like, can I please
No
have his
shit.
number? So he's supposed to be coming out and looking at my stuff.
I was gonna say at the old house we were, but they were looking at replacing or getting a fence for that house.
It was like 4K.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, mine is a 6-foot security, privacy fence.
Still,
Yeah,
that
no,
seems...
100%. Like, we did calculations because
Wow.
there's a guy at work who used to build fences, and he was like, yeah, it would take like $4,000 just for the material to replace your whole fence. That's wild.
Mm.
So,
Well, it's only probably gotten worse. So, Jesus, that's crazy.
yeah. Oh, no, that was calculations we did like with current pricing too. He was like, it should be about $10,000 if someone's like replacing everything. Like, but yeah, no, 19,000 is a lot. I'm like, They were like, but you can do 2 payments of 9,500 each. I was like, oh, thank you. Wow,
That's so kind.
great. It's another down payment on a house. Like,
God damn.
mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna lean forward. I'm gonna see Xander Reddix looking back and say, "Do you think they spotted us?"
It didn't seem like it.
Okay. Scratch.
yes,
I
and
will
you-
give you 2 gold coins if you get there as fast as you can.
Oh, patch. He looks down at the kobold down, controlling the legs. Go.
And I'm just
Patch
gonna
just like
link my
Can't
arm
see
with
his face,
Kilani
but-
and go, we're gonna move quickly away from the people following us.
roll if they.
A lot
I
of
like how that's
lockstep
the
and
first that
go.
Kaylani hears about it.
Yep, it's fine. Everything's fine. Go.
At this point, I would say Carrion has taken to the sky to keep an eye above for all of you.
Hang
Um,
on.
Unless.
Okay. Let me know. Time out. I just let me look at something.
For those of you keeping track, Scratch is the head, Itch is the middle, and Patch is the legs.
I love them.
Never mind. We're only level 3. JK,
Have I
let's
ever
go.
told you that I wanted to play like in a one shot, like 3 kobolds in a trench coat and name them Norm Alperson?
Cute. Norm Alperson. I'm disappointed, but also
I got that kind of joke from I was the costume director for Young Frankenstein the musical at a local company, and there's a part during it where Frankenstein is talking to Igor the assistant, and he goes, "What brain did you get?" He goes, "It was Abby normal." You're like, "I put an abnormal brain inside of this monster?" He goes, "I thought it was just
a name. Well, Patch starts hoofing it. You see the body that is the 3 kobolds in a trench coat, kind of like there's a little bit of sway there that they don't account for when Patch is trying to make haste. But you do all manage to, at a brisk pace, not necessarily running because these are short-legged creatures, but you're all able to kind of, at a pretty quick walk, keep up with this amalgamation. It's a couple more blocks. The scent of the ocean is getting much closer. And yeah, your approach is very swift. You manage to make it all the way to the front of the warehouse that Scratch took this bag from. And at this point, Scratch turns to look at you all, which is very weird because it's just him turning. He just kind of does a hop and changes shoulders. He extends a hand and does a little grabby hand.
I will put 3 pieces of gold in there and say 1 for each of you. You must share.
Scratch and Itch, well, I guess Patch turns around so that Patch and Itch are facing you, and they peek out from the they underneath the cloak. They have to kind of hand it off to each other, and both of their little hands kind of stick out and do the little grabby hand.
And I'll put 1 in each little grabby hand.
And Scratch looks behind himself and is like, he just reaches his hand backwards because he's not going to try to move around again.
Thank you very much.
If need, tour guide can do if need any point. Very nice. Thank you. There was definitely nothing else in the bag. And you have a lovely day. And they kind of just waddle their way off
Kalani,
to
as
the...
they walk off, Kalani clears their throat and just, those were kobolds, weren't they?
Yes, 3 of them in a trench coat.
Anyway, where are we?
A warehouse by the dock. But it seems we have lost our compatriots who were following.
Make a perception check, Faye.
Oh, no. I don't want to. 19.
Looking to your right, not the direction that you came from, but the direction that the would have been the main thoroughfare, you see a 3rd blue armband individual pushing through the crowd to make it onto this portion of the road that you are on. He is still 2 blocks away. This is a cloaked figure. You can pretty clearly from this distance make out the blue armband because that's the most distinguishing feature. And they... You know what? Let's see how they do. They catch sight of you, and they are at a full tilt run as soon as they catch sight of the 3 of you.
Oh, lovely. Now they're running after us, so we should do whatever you were looking for at this warehouse.
Kalani, like,
Is there a door?
A DM, is there a door?
Yeah, there's a door. It's a warehouse.
Claudia
Let me
just,
hold
like,
on. Let me give you all a
Excellent.
better
how,
visuals.
How
Hold
far
on.
away from us are they?
A couple of city blocks. They're, I mean,
Feet wise?
feet. Let's see. Let me get an actual amount for you. $300 feet.
Okay.
So they'll be here.
I'm gonna
in
keep an eye
10
out
rounds.
for
No.
when. I'm gonna keep an eye out for when they're 60 feet from us, especially
Okay.
if they look.
About how many
Hostile.
people are on the street that we're on, like in between this guy and us?
There's
You don't have
probably
to give
like
a number, but like decent crowd, small crowd, no crowd.
no crowd. You've got like 6 or 7 people on the edges where it would essentially be sidewalk in our modern day. Let me hold on. Let me bookshop.
I can be very loud and get attention if I need to, so we should do whatever we want to quickly, in case
the
they
option to
are
pick up
trying to
Matt,
come
yeah.
after us. Into the darkness.
I mean, yeah, Claudia will just be like, I just need to know where the door is. And that could be like out loud also to like Carrion. Like, hello, bird, do your job.
Let's see. Let's see how they do. 17, not bad. Okay, you do hear Carrion, who was actively kind of preening themselves, looks up when you say that and realizes, oh fuck, and
I have a job.
This goes leads you. You hear him tip tapping. It goes from the for a better visual. This isn't all wood. You do eventually start to hear some wood, and Carrion starts. You get to the left and running up, like hopping up the stairwell, which, for the sake of argument, even though this particular map doesn't appear to have a roof, this is a full-on, just like pretty sturdy warehouse that you're in front of. It's a dock warehouse. The door is not open. It is currently closed, but Carrion does manage to kind of get you to where there is a space.
Are there windows at all?
There are no windows on this
Okay.
particular building.
All right, Haunted Mansion, let's go.
The door, is it a straight shot from where the guy is, or like around the building?
For the sake of our argument, yes, it is a straight shot from where he is. So I'd say he's at this point.
So it's just one guy.
It's just one dude.
Just one guy. Okay.
It was a third guy who was actually doing a decent job at staying stealthy. He's probably about 150 feet away. He's not like the fastest runner for sure.
Okay.
Kalani
Kalani.
would just straight up reach out and try the doorknob.
Oh god.
Okay.
Fairy has immediately disguised self as just like a very plain Jane looking normal human woman. Like
Just
short
a normal human girl.
short
Does
brown
you-
bob. Like nothing spectacular about her.
Do you eat
Just
bread and complain all the time?
I do.
I eat
I
bread
do.
and complain all the time. So good. The
Oh,
door
you don't
handle
like my ears, eh?
Door jiggles does not open for you. It is locked.
Do I have proficiency? I do not.
Can anybody pick a lock?
I mean,
I could just knock.
Sure. I
So-
think I don't know if I have. No, I don't have like thieves' tools or anything.
I don't either.
I have proficiency in sleight of hand, but I don't have thieves' tools. I could use a dagger, but
All right. Well, if nobody opposes, Kalani will lift their hand and just knock on the door.
okay.
Are you doing any particular knock?
Shave and a haircut.
I was to say, is there a particular knock Kalani would know to do if she's looking for someone?
That's up to you. I mean, like, shaving a haircut is in existence in this world, I would say. There's also, like, I don't know, you might have, like, a little... Honestly, having grown up without sight, to be able to... What would you like it to be? Because if you think your parental unit is in here, is there any particular knock that they would have come up so that she knows that they're in the room with her?
Like a dad whistling across Walmart to find his children.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably. There probably would be some sort of specific. No idea what it would be, though.
Make it shave and a haircut right now.
I feel like that's so common, though.
You don't want it to be hey. So da 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 da.
Okay.
That could be. Yeah, so you give your knock. While you were deciding, you got another 50 feet closer.
Oh, God.
Behind the door, you do hear someone. Shh! Everyone, quiet.
Oh, God.
Hello?
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 Can you open the door?
State your name and business.
Hang on.
Please don't use your full
What
name.
last name did we give them? It starts with an
Please
M.
don't
I
use your full
fucking
name.
forgot it already. Kalani is a sweet farm girl.
She's whispering this to you. Please don't use your full name.
Oh, okay. Then what do I tell them?
Just your first name. Make up a name. I don't care. Not your full name.
This is not a pause on Kalani's part. This is a pause on Kai's
No,
part.
I know. I was half expecting you to just be like a home inspector, like
Big.
OSHA.
Oh, shit.
no.
No. Okay. So. Okay. Kalani would just. It's Lonnie, which would be like a nickname that her parents called her when she was younger.
Lonnie? Anyone looking for Lonnie? Were we expecting a Lonnie? And you hear a couple of people, shut the fuck up, what are you doing? We're not in here, you moron. Until you do hear, now what's all this about? Who's out there? They said their name's Lonnie. Lonnie? By no means are you allowed to open this door. Do not. Like, you hear a very firm, like,
Just
even through the door.
Kalani recognized that voice.
Oh yeah, that's your dad 100%.
Very sweetly and like the most sing-song voice. If you don't open this door, I'll knock it down with my hoof.
Now, Kalani, you ain't supposed to be
Open
here,
it.
darling.
Open
No,
it now.
there's a big asshole in here, dear. You'll fall right in.
Can I,
I've
while
got
this is happening,
I'll be fine.
while this is happening, can I be picking the lock with a dagger?
Oh, good lord.
I feel like I've done that before,
Do you
but
have an attention tool?
I have multiple
You have
daggers.
a second knife.
I
Do you have something else
I
to
have
provide tension?
3 daggers. And a
With
hairpin.
disadvantage,
and...
you may attempt.
Okay.
Please, yes. Okay, there you go. Yeah, disadvantage. It's
That's fine.
go for it.
Okay. All right.
While this is all going on, can I just kind of shout? I'm not sure what's going on here, but there's a man running full tilt at us, so can we figure it out quickly?
Working on it. That's an 11.
Bad, your little girl's gonna be hurt if you don't open this door.
What's the man look like, honey? Oh shit. You got your friends with you. What's the man look like?
One of those, the flower people.
I like how he asked her what he looks like.
Yeah.
He has not spent enough time with this. He shipped her off to a farm.
He has a blue
Flower people.
armband.
That, god damn it. All right, listen. Did he lead you here?
No.
Kobolds did. They stole your
Kobolds.
bag. I have your bag.
Oh. Well, now, why don't you... Here's what we'll do.
Open the door.
No, because what
I'll
we're
send
gonna
a message
do...
to Mom.
You're not gonna do that.
I'll do that.
How you gonna do that?
One of my friends here has the message spell.
Let me see how intelligent this man is with... He's not. Now,
I got an 11. I don't know if that does anything.
11, yeah, it takes a little bit of time while this conversation is going on. You can hear the footsteps of that guy getting closer. He's running pretty heavy. He's probably about 50 feet away. But as your father is kind of debating what the fuck he's going to do, because he doesn't know how far of a range message actually has. He's like, now, darling, you managed to get the lock picked, and
Door
you
is
feel
open.
it
I push
jiggle and
everyone
turn.
in. I walk in myself and slam the door behind me. Just push everyone in, get in myself. Like,
No, you gotta get back out there and let Daniel
Kalani will
escort
just
you back to the
Ignore her
taverns.
dad and turn back to the door and put her hands on it, and she's gonna cast alarm on the door.
What does alarm do?
It doesn't, like, it's not anything super special. It's just you set an alarm against intrusion. Choose a door, a window, or an area within range that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you whenever a creature touches or enters the warded area. You can cast the spell. You can designate creatures who won't set off the alarm. You can also choose whether the alarm is audible or mental.
Okay, so you've designated this figure as an intruder, I'm guessing.
Yes. Like
Okay.
the people behind us. Like,
he's
pretty much
running
anybody
full
inside
tilt
would not
at
know,
us.
set it
Like,
off. Yeah.
Your dad's like, what the hell? Now, you don't gotta do all that. I don't...
Fairy is glaring at everyone in this room.
Kalani would like slowly turn around to the direction of her father's voice. I sent a letter a little while ago asking some questions, and I feel like you have not been honest with me. I also know that you and Mom tailed me halfway to the place that I was going. So do you care to enlighten your little girl as to what is going on?
Now listen, honey. You cannot be here. As Redrix and Fairy, you look around, if you care to notice, he was telling the truth. There is a large hole that is about, probably about 8 feet in diameter in the middle of this warehouse. The other inhabitants, this gentleman here is, first of all, everyone is wearing brown. The individuals within here are all kind of going about different tasks. There's a young lady in the corner over here who, it won't let me do the signaling thing. She is building arrows. She is thatching arrows. There's these 3 people up here. They're going over what look like plans, different, actually, either one of you, if you'd like, if you want to catch a glimpse, if you want to make investigation or perception check would probably be good.
Okay.
If you're curious.
I will do perception. Oh, come back. Nope, I got it. Where's
13.
One sec. Every single time I've done it on my actual, like, computer, it's fucked up the tracking of my model, so
Oh no.
14.
Okay. The split second when this tiefling up here realizes that there's basically intruders here, before he realizes and manages to kind of cover it, you both see what's up there. There's one that appears to be a map of the city, and there's another that appears to be a map of the sewage system. And in that split second, he realizes, he pulls a large sheet, kind of fumbles it, and pulls it over the schematics there. There's another satyr who is over here, appears to be building something. You can't quite tell what the ingredients are, but he's pouring a bunch of black sand almost into clay pots. They're very small. There's a little fuse on there. And then this other gentleman here seems to be surveying this hole. So that's kind of at a glance what all you guys are able to glean. But your father, who did we ever name? Did I name?
I think you did, but I don't remember.
It's in your... That approximates.
Leilani and Iolana?
Iolana. Iolana, we'll say. He is getting a little closer, and Fairy, you kind of realize he has a little bit of a look of, like, impressed that you were able to get that, realizing what
I'm
you have
still
in your
holding
hands.
the dagger and the hairpin
yeah.
in my hand, looking very annoyed at everyone in that human form still.
At which point, that impressed look is turns into a look of horror, realizing that there is a massive penguin standing in the room with them.
And an angry goose.
And an angry goose. The vulture, less surprising, obviously.
How all your friends have birds, Kilani? What the fuck?
Now, and you do also notice that Yolana is also clothed in brown. So he is slowly approaching you all. Now, listen, I need you all get out of here. It's dangerous.
Did you send those men to tail us?
They are watchers.
So
Daniel
without
should be
letting us
arriving.
know, you sent men to tail us when we've already had to fight some people who are trying to kill us. Do you know how hard it is to distinguish when we don't know who's on our side?
It is true. We've almost been killed like twice already.
That is not what I want to hear.
And now, to us, there were 3
Is this
people
the voice?
following us. Yes. Down the road, and we had no idea who they were. And that guy was running full sprint at us from 300 feet away.
At which point, for comedic effect, Daniel rounds comes up the stairs, and you see him kind of. Is the door locked again? Did you lock the door? You just closed it. Okay.
Yeah, it's locked and it's alarmed.
You do start to hear the jiggling of the doorknob, and you kind of hear the sound of a key being put in. He opens the door and then immediately just like curls over because he's hearing loud clanging in his head.
Just turns the dagger on him. Fuck you!
They told me it'd be fine. We didn't want you getting into trouble by the goshawks.
So you've been having me followed.
Not the whole time. Just when you came into town,
Oh, because that makes it better.
it kinda does. This is where we're operating right now.
And what are we operating, Dad?
That's classified. He gets a very serious look on his face.
I'm
You
a
can tell from
satyr.
his tone.
I can jump really far. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll just go in the hole.
Now, honey, I prefer you didn't do that. We don't know.
You see Kalani literally like starting to kind of like shift and like brace her feet.
We don't know we don't know for sure what's down there. We're
You can't
hoping to
stop
send.
me, so tell me what's going on.
It's there's we're trying to investigate what's going on because there seems to be some disturbances here, and somebody's trying to get the better.
Yeah, well, you're doing a pretty
What?
shit job at hiding, considering 3 kobolds in a trench coat found you.
They got my shit while I was out and about. Thank you for returning it.
I haven't given it back yet.
It's in the building, sweetheart.
I can take it out with me.
Your mother would kill me if I lost
Tell
the
me what's
perfume.
going on.
Is it lost if it's
Kind of.
with your daughter?
Snow laughed. Y'all could.
I'm actively dying. Why don't you all take a seat? Can you remove whatever you've done to poor Daniel here?
Oh, the alarm's going off like for everyone, I think.
Yeah,
Since it's out
Oh,
loud.
is
It's
it?
just been
Can you-
happening.
just blaring the moment he touched the door.
It's
it would've been
mental, like
blaring.
mental for the person who casts it to know like something happened,
Ah.
or out loud.
Mhm.
It's like when Caleb
Oh, I
would draw the line
see.
on the ground, like
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Can you turn that off then?
Are you gonna tell me what's going on?
I will explain what I'm doing here at the very least, because again, we don't have answers yet.
Kalani like roll their eyes in a very over-exaggerated manner before waving their hand and stopping the sound.
Thank you. Let's all take a step away from the big ass hole. Have a nice little conversation.
Sorry, the intrusive thoughts almost took hold. I almost went, holes are my job. It's how I survive.
Log on.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Goddamn. Yeah. The others kind of continue about their situations, what all they're trying to get taken care of, realizing that this may be okay. The 3 that are in front of the schematics, he takes the paper off of there, and they start going over everything again. And your father, you see he kind of crouches down. Although you wouldn't see that. You hear his bones creak and his knees pop because he's definitely over 30. Now, listen. Oh, hey, you know what I also didn't mention? Redrix, how much of this are you taking in visually?
I would say my focus is probably most tightly on like the hole and a curiosity to what the hell's down there, but trying to still take in the entirety of my surroundings.
Okay. As you all kind of settle in, you notice a very familiar looking mask that is also hanging near the post board over here. It is cracked in half, and it very much resembles Fellwinter's mask.
Who was that again?
That is Redrix's mentor, so
Okay.
the head of the druidic circle that Redrix is from.
Okay.
You also see Mother departs from your side because he appears to have caught a scent of something.
Bye.
And he begins to, yeah, he begins to fiddle with some of the papers that are over by this other satyr.
Okay.
Who tries to shoo Mother away and instead gets a big ol' from the goose.
Yeah,
Big
that's
ol'
not
hiss.
gonna work.
He seems to have found something that he wants, grabs it, and waddles back over to you all while you're sitting with Iolana. Now, before I begin, may I ask who attacked you all? That you were so paranoid.
And like Kalani is searching for because she
Less-
completely has like erased this.
Less attacked us, and more they attacked the people who were supposed to lead us. But we walked in on a goshawk attack.
That.
Goshawk. And this was here in Lakeshore?
No. It was at our starting port.
In Refuge.
Yep, got to the place of the crows and ta-da, he's being attacked.
Sabine didn't report any of that.
Well, I think she
Does
just learned
Sabine
about it
reports
too,
to you?
considering we just got here this morning.
Sabine gets around, and
Mhm.
yes, Sabine works in tandem with our order.
So you know about the bone jars then?
We've found a few of those. Few of us have run into individuals who utilize those vials to cause a bit of chaos and destruction. It
Yeah,
ain't big news just yet, but
they're putting them in weapons now too. And we found the supplier for the town we were in.
outstanding.
Mm-hmm. Just
Did you kill him?
full annoyed. Now, why would I do that when he's good at information and I basically have him in the palm of my hand?
I don't like the way you said that.
Good. I don't like being followed.
We won't follow you anymore. If that
Me too.
Royal you, please. I want it to apply to everybody.
can't promise that. We got people everywhere, sweetheart, and
You realize if you continue to attempt to coddle me my entire life that I'm not going to amount to anything, right?
now that's not true.
That is entirely true.
By whose standard?
My own.
Well, maybe we change that perspective a little bit.
Or you let me be on my own.
You were on your own, and it sounds like you got attacked.
No, we did
And
the
we
attack.
handled it.
Well,
And
Fine.
obviously got more information than you did in that town, so.
As if to prove a point, Kalani is going to activate her sense of sight through her bird. Since this is non-combat, and is just gonna literally whip out her bow and arrow and shoot it through the piece of paper that those guys have been looking at.
Hell yeah.
oh shit. Make a just straight attack roll. Let's see how accurate you are.
So just
Oh
a
boy.
d20.
Yeah.
Oh shit, no. Fuck. Oh well. Ignore this, I'll reroll. I hit the button too many times.
58? Wow.
Damn. Wow, it just goes straight through the board, through the stone walls.
Kills the guy. Kills the BBEG from across the world.
Campaign over.
Woo! More festivals. Masquerade ball.
We don't have to travel anymore.
Beach episode.
Damn. Beach episode. I want to see a penguin, a goose, and a vulture at a beach. God damn.
Walk into a bar.
It makes it maybe not necessarily the exact point that you were planning on, but it does go through and over each of their bodies and kind of pins itself between the two schematics that they're looking at. They all turn to look at you, surprise
Bonnie
on their
just smiles
faces.
sweetly and lowers the bow.
That's kind of why we exist, though.
You exist to
follow
stalk your daughter.
No. We're looking after everybody that we can, and I
How
happen to
many
have
people do
particular
you
interests.
have these little tail details on?
That-
How many of your men are you sacrificing to follow people around?
I'm looking at this
Mm.
paper that Mother Goose brought over, by the way.
Okay. None of it. It's mostly scribbles. It looks like a letter that's dated back like 3 years, but it is signed by Mere, M-E-R-E. Mother clearly grabbed this for a reason. I don't remember if the name has been mentioned.
If I
But
could spell, that would be great. There we go. Let me see. I will look back in the notes. Literally,
If you
my
wanted to
second
make, like,
bullet
an-
point of the notes says helicopter parents, here we go. I just want everybody to say the second bullet point of the notes, starting from the beginning.
At the very least, you can tell that this was clearly something that Mother picked specifically. This wasn't just Mother being a little piece of shit.
It's the first time I have it mentioned in my notes, but I think you mentioned it in like notes, like in RP with Archer before, but not like out loud, I don't think.
Then yeah, with that, remembering kind of, I think Archer said the name before. At the very least, it's been a mention at some point. And with Mother having brought this over, you get the sense that this is something that you'll want to probably show Mir. But yeah, the letter mostly states like there's a couple of little arcane symbols, and it mentions just like movement on the northern front. It's like mostly in code. It looks like they were looking into something, and there was no clear reasoning for whatever they were observing. But it is in Mirror's handwriting, and it is obviously familiar to the goose. So to answer the question, most of our job is following people and observing. So, I don't have an
That's
exact
not the question
number.
I asked.
What did you ask? Because the DM
How
is
many
stupid.
people how many of your men are you giving up to tail individuals for their safety? And she does air quotes.
Probably about 10 plus the 3 I had on you all. 13, yeah.
Well, then remove your 3 and you can have 3 of them back.
I don't have another person to show him off, to send him up after. He's very clearly just like stubborn. You really want me to put Daniel out of a job?
I'm sure you can find something else for this fine gentleman.
While you're in Lakeshore,
No. Period.
the orders have already been sent out in each of the towns that you'll be in that someone's
Well,
going to
then
be looking for a satyr
cancel
with
them.
bright red hair.
Or I can just have my friend here show me that really neat little spell that they do to change their appearance. So if they're looking for a satyr, they ain't gonna find her.
Fairy just like
Sweetheart,
shoots
you-
a glare at Kalani like, the fuck
didn't
they're not
point
supposed to
which one
know!
We did not point at one of like which one was what, just in general.
Redrix, Yolana gives you like this roll of the eyes, like looking for some kind of support. Like you've been, it kind of gives you the idea of like you've really been traveling with these idiots for a few days and they haven't gotten under your skin.
So Redrick's eyes have been locked with that mask since he noticed it.
Mm.
So I'll take the opportunity to be like, I'm really sorry to interrupt everything going on right now, but I really need you to tell me where that mask came from.
That's it's kind of related. So Fellwinter left it with us.
He left it with you.
Yes. I carry it with me in most of the places we go. I leave it as a reminder for what we're kind of trying to accomplish here.
Why did he leave it with you?
How much do you know about Fellwinter?
I thought quite a bit.
Well, before he became head of the Circle of Dreams, he was quite the problems causer. A little bit of a fire starter. He's the one who brought together our founding fathers, I guess I could call them. His goal was to make magic more acceptable, to bring our continent back from the Dark Ages, if you will. He thought it'd be smart to get people from all castes and classes and regions together and build a bit of a new order of things. He wasn't looking to build a government or anything, but he wanted to be sure that everyone was well taken care of and looked after.
And that includes
And
stalking
as-
people.
Now, when it comes to my daughter,
It's still stalking.
yes, it's not stalking if
It's
your heart's
absolutely
in the
stalking.
right place.
Does she
That's-
consent to it?
She's
She's a very capable young woman. And obviously wanted to do this on her own.
This is the DM trying to figure out what the fuck. Now, surely you can. No, you're too young
Oh, what am I too young for? Please explain it
to
to
be
me.
a parent. Are you a parent? Do you got kids?
No, both of my parents died,
Well, I'm sure
and
that
I've been on my own for a while. I've taken care of
This
myself,
voice
and
is
I've made
killing
it
me.
completely fine.
And I'm sure you've been through quite a hard time and all of that. No,
Yeah, no thanks to people like you.
What do you mean? You don't even know about the first thing about me.
The person who was supposed to be my father figure is the person who is currently number 1 on my hate list. So, continue what you're doing. I'm sure you'll never speak to your daughter again once she grows up and leaves.
I've just realized the implications for your character effect that this is having on her. This was not well thought. I never be kid in little arms. Listen. We're trying to make the world a better place. While we're doing that,
Oh, sure, you're doing a great
I just
job.
want to be sure my blood is well taken care of. Now I can see that the two of you are clearly doing a fine job, given that you ran into a kobold and then ran tail when a man came running after you. But this is bigger potatoes, kids.
Call me a child one more time. See what fucking happens.
Sweetheart, and he looks over at Kalani, like, where did you pick this girl up?
I'm part of the crow's asshole.
I figured. I had a feeling you were all crows, no? Because, I don't know, but you don't look like the young lady who was supposed to be traveling.
And she'll drop the disguise self.
There
Is that better
she
for
is.
you? Is that what you
Oh,
wanted?
you got a different voice and everything. Oh, my.
Please explain to
There's
me
just
again
so
why
much.
stalking us is appropriate for this mission.
It's appropriate because you all are crows. Not only that, you are unbiased crows.
So you couldn't tell us that you were having someone keep an eye on us for our protection. No, you instead send men after us who come sprinting. What the fuck is wrong with you? And she'll look at Daniel.
I just did what I was told. No one was supposed to get close to the warehouse, and then that stupid fucking kobold and his sisters, I don't... and then Yolana realizes after a second, now Daniel, I sent you with my bag so that you could purchase some candy floss. Did the kobold take this off of you? And you didn't realize that it had followed you? Listen, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Daniel will no longer be assigned to this particular job.
If you call me sweetheart again, I will cut your dick off.
I don't need it. But that does tell me who you are.
So you understand why I'm upset then.
I do. Which means...
And you understand the implications of what you have done.
I can understand that.
And you understand what your daughter will turn into if you continue to do that.
I understand my daughter has better sense than most.
Mm-hmm. Apparently more than her father.
She does
His
take
eyes are
after
just
her mother.
flashing back and forth between these two this entire time.
But now, that does mean that if I have my intelligence correct, your Redrix, points at Redrix, which means that you know Felwinter intimately.
I've known him most of my life.
He's a good man.
And yet I was still unaware of whatever all this is.
I wouldn't take it too personal. He wanted to leave this behind because he saw that there were other things that were calling him. He left it in other people's hands. But with that also means that you're fairy. So where are your other companions?
Out.
Daniel, I got another job for you.
Oh my God.
Daniel, like, gets up and rubs his ears. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to go find the small one.
He was going to the halfling's gravesite.
I'd start there, where that little girl was, murdered. And Sivri may very well be at the tavern that Sabine took you all to, no?
As far as I
Most
know.
likely.
What did Kalani say? Sorry.
Most likely.
Okay, so you were in agreement. Then I'll have Daniel take a look. Have him bring him here. You all can... Well, these are a bit rough accommodations, so if you wanted to go somewhere else, I'd understand, but... It may be... I can't promise that there won't be individuals who occasionally pick up on your presence.
Then have them make themselves known somehow to us.
That I can do. You will know them. Most of them will be wearing the blue armbands where it's safe to do so. In places that people don't know what that is. But others will be identified. And he pulls his vest away. And over his right pectoral muscle, he's got a tattoo that is pretty delicately, like it's a pretty thin line, like a fine line tattoo, but it covers his whole like right half of the pec, and it seems to be, it's kind of hard to tell with this being aged out. It appears to have stretched over time, but if either of you two would like to do a nature check, I guess would be good to identify what this is, because it does appear to be a bird.
Bird.
Big on birds in this party.
Mm-hmm.
Bird.
It's almost like we're playing a game based in a world where everything's a
Nature.
bird type.
7. She's just mad.
Yeah.
Can Kalani still see right now?
I mean, yeah, she would technically be still looking through a bird.
Okay,
Oh, then
that's
yeah,
fine.
you would see it too. If you want to try to identify, I don't know if you would have seen this bird. If you want to do it at a disadvantage,
What check?
nature.
Nature.
Or if we could also make the argument that in the times when she would have been looking through Carrion's eyes, she would have those images. If she saw something she liked, it would be still able to be remembered.
LOL, that's a 9.
9, yeah.
Should I roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Just while all of that is going on, Kalani's gonna clear her throat and just look at in the direction of her dad.
How often are you expecting me to see people shirtless, Dad?
This is more for if they need to prove who they are. they can remove that bit of clothing and give you a little flash. Is that a 20 I saw, Redrix?
16 plus 4. but yes.
16. Yeah. You recognize it's a pretty, like I say, it's been stretched out a bit. You can kind of tell that it probably had better filling, like the ink was a bit better. Like it was a lot clearer in the day. But this is an image of a magpie. It's very clear. It's basically, which I didn't know this until I spoke to someone else who also loves magpies. It is a type of raven, or a corvid, so crow, that has this particular type has the little blue band on their wings. So
I knew that
and
because I
almost
took a bird watching class in college.
yeah. Oh, interesting.
It
What
was
is it?
my
Is it-
science with a lab, but only for people in the honors program.
That's so cool. Was it Birdwatching 101?
No,
What was it called?
it was a J term class, so it was only for the month of January, and it was just called bird watching.
That's fucking cool as shit. Okay. Nobody wants your birds, Brendan, except for me. But yeah, this is definitely a magpie, which you kind of can, or like thinking it through, that blue band makes perfect sense. If I can get the message out, I'll ask anyone who might run into you, depending on the direction you all go, to make sure they have 2 blue bands available, one on each arm. It used to identify us a lot more easily, but it seems like over the years it became more of a targeting system for the growing goshawk descent. So, actually, mine's a bit... He does suddenly realize mine's a bit stretched. Blue, will you come here? And the guy who's surveying the hole comes over. Yolana is just like, will you please expose yourself for a minute? And the guy's like, what the fuck, man? But he does. He gives you a better look of what appears to be much fresher ink. The style has changed slightly. So from this, you can tell that Yolana's been doing this for quite some time. That it's been on his body to have changed in such a way.
Question.
Yeah.
Have I ever seen that tattoo before on someone's chest in my line of work?
That's a great question. Just for fun, will you make a history check?
Okay.
And while you do that, I'm gonna go pee again because I have
Okay.
no. I'm so disappointed. I must be having to do this live, or
Oh, that's sad. I'm not rolling great tonight, guys. It's fine. It's okay. Would fairies dice have done better? Let me see. Let me see if I can find fairies dice. There's one I bought for fairy. Oh, that one was better. Okay, we'll keep that one for the future. Where's your die? This is what happens when you have too many die. That one's decent. Did I tell you my dice bag's almost 10 pounds?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice. Oh. And I still have more upstairs than I need to add. I just haven't brought them downstairs yet. Okay, you're pretty decent. It also
Pounds
doesn't
dice.
help that I have large metal dice in here, and by large I mean at least an inch in diameter.
Clink,
Damn.
clink, clink.
Because they're called multi-class dice, and so there are a bunch of different colors, and they have magnets in the middle, so you can take the halves apart, and then you can put them together and make different colored die, because they all are like different spells, so they're different, like cleric or wizard, or they're real pretty. Okay, I got a 4, so I'm too angry to remember anything.
Um,
I'll
just
think
for,
about. I'll
like,
think on it later.
Yeah, thinking on it now, it's kind of hard to remember, if anything. You're mad enough to believe that because it's a 4. You're mad enough to believe that a significant number of people who were a part of this organization would have made use of your services because they're all assholes, clearly.
Yes. Especially this head
when
one.
in reality, yeah. But hold on, I've been asked a question. I'll just do it out loud. Because it is something that's worth you kind of hyperfixating on. It's intentionally here for your character to have whatever we want to call it. So the mask itself, the more you look at it, the more you do realize that crack that you initially caught is pretty like split down the middle. If you'd like Roderick's to get closer, because this is something that's so like really getting a kind of a reaction out of him, you get a closer look. If you take it in your hands, the pieces cleave in half, so it's a pretty clean break straight down the middle. It's kind of in a like, it's not a straight line, it's cracked and like kind of like a lightning bolt down the middle. And it kind of looks like, you know what, make an investigation check.
Okay. Hot 3.
Hot 3. You can't quite make out what would have caused it to break like this. You know that Fellwinter, his current mask, is very, very solid. It's made out of like an iron bark that can withstand pretty significant blows. And he relies on that because he is wearing it basically 24/7. I think when we discussed it, you've never actually seen his face. Where we mentioned something along the lines of he really does not take this off. It's kind of like a Mandalorian situation, but it is painted differently than his current mask. You see a little blue circle painted at the top. Think like Amon from not Katara, Legend of Korra. But yeah, it's got like a little circle. Yeah, Katara, that's such a badass. And then underneath the eyes, you've got 2 red streaks kind of going down. It's not super uniform. It looks like this was truly decorative, in a way that you've not necessarily seen from Fellwinter. It appears to you like a more sentimental version of this man. With holding it in your hands, if you've chosen to, you can almost feel rage. While this is not necessarily a magical item, it is holding some piece of Fellwinter that he chose to leave behind when he went to guide the Circle of Dreams, to train you to be a man that be the man that he is now.
Okay.
And with that, to the other part of your question, it's, if you ask anyone, which Ezekiel over here may even say, that Fellwinter was a very, very good man. He gifted this to the order here that we might remember exactly what we are here for. Thanks. I'm gonna need you to leave. Get the fuck out.
I don't know if you guys could hear what Bubsy through my mic earlier. Whenever he finishes eating, he starts howling.
Aww. Looking for more food, or
Probably. The boy's a bottomless
good
pit.
lord, a baby? Thanks. You'll get food later. We ate late. But so yeah, now you know what to look out for. If Yolana also mentions that I know you won't take it, but if you need help in any situation and you see someone running around with if they happen to not have made themselves known to you and this was not their intention to be following you, they might just be operating, but you can always ask them for help. We do have stashes around the various regions.
And what are y'all? What is this organization?
We well, it's with the Hellwinter called us magpies. We're taskless. We are meant to be a representation of people across all walks of life. Hoping to make things a little more equal across the way.
Hey. So what's the whole?
Now that we don't know yet. Sid over there is making some bombs so we can throw them down there.
So you don't know what's down there or what's going on, and you're just gonna throw bombs down?
Well, if we throw them down, they're on a timer. They can get down probably about 100 feet before it goes off, and we'll see what it sounds like, and if it's a whole tunnel system or if it just goes straight down into the Underdark.
So you're gonna confuse the hell out of these poor people around you when the earth starts shaking and they don't know what it is. You don't know if there's natural gas down there and you're about to create a bigger problem than you really are, and you got no idea what's in the dark, and you're just gonna throw a bomb.
And there might
Lonnie.
affect the town by, causing an earthquake and a cave-in and making people lose their houses.
This is a very, very well made bomb. It's not
It's
gonna
a bomb.
It's not gonna shake the earth. There isn't any.
And if
there's
it
not
is a tunnel
cows
and you
down there.
cause a cave-in, and it ruptures the integrity of the land that this whole dock is built on, people will lose their houses and their businesses and their way to make money. Are you prepared to make sure that everybody's taken care of after that?
I mean, the plan is to have a concussive idea of what's going on down there. It's not gonna cause all that damage, right, Sid? Sid looks over and he's cross-legged on the ground and just shrugs.
Something tells me y'all didn't think this part through real well.
Something tells me your father doesn't think most things through.
I giggling in the other room. Plan was solid.
Doesn't sound like it to me.
Right. Just
You
like
got
the
it.
plan to stalk us was very solid and worked out completely in your favor.
Look, I'm a little new at the leading bit of this. Your mother's a bit more organized.
So
Oh, shit.
why are you investigating a random hole in the first place? What gives you cause to think that this is something that needs to be investigated?
The audacity of men.
Kalani fights
Delana.
with a laugh.
Can't resist a hole.
God, Yolana looks at Redrix for any amount of help.
No.
Just finish up. Like, there's nothing I can do, man.
You've brought this on yourself. I hope you know that.
Got any better ideas then?
Again, what makes you want to investigate this hole in the first place? What's got you so concerned you feel you need to throw a bomb down there?
Concern is that there's something coming up from the Underdark.
Okay. Then fill it in.
Such as?
Fill it in. Where am I gonna get all the damn? Now you're not thinking through straight. There ain't enough. I don't have access to a bunch of dirt to throw down there.
Do you have a druid in your... anywhere? Do you have a druid anywhere? I know they can move earth.
Not
She's got a
currently
point.
posted with us.
Redrix?
I cannot do that.
Damn. I tried.
Do you have a builder anywhere? Because I'm sure they could, like, I don't know, build something, and then you build it part of the way down, and then you have at least something in between here and there.
So, her dad has expressed concern that something is coming up from the Underdark, right?
Hmm.
Kalani's gonna walk towards the hole,
Oh my god.
and
Oh,
she's
then what
gonna
are you
get down
doing?
on her stomach, and she's gonna like like lean over so that her head is over, and she can like yell down into the hole, right?
Lonnie.
And in Undercommon, she's gonna go, "Anybody down there?"
Damn. I forgot that someone might have that fucking language.
No, go away!
just like the fucking the
The bullet.
yeah from BG3. Just leave me alone.
Or that one dumb blonde joke. A blonde, a brunette, and a redhead run into a barn, running away from a group of people chasing them, and they all hide. The men come in, they go over to one section,
Oh,
they're
the
like, is
sack of
anybody
potatoes.
here? And they go, moo, the brunette
Moo.
does. And then they move to the next area, and they go, is anybody here? And the the redhead goes, bah, bah! And then they move to the next section, and they go, is anybody here? And the blonde goes, potato, potato!
I used to fucking love that joke.
My favorite is
'cause
the
it was
one.
the only blonde joke I knew.
My favorite's the one on the stairs. So there's 100 steps up to heaven, and God, an angel is testing them, and it's again a blonde, a redhead, a brunette, and it's if you laugh at anything, you get sent to hell. So they step onto the first step, and the angel says the thing, and the brunette starts laughing, and then they get about halfway up, and the redhead starts laughing, and they get to the last step. And the blonde just starts laughing before the angel can say anything. And they're like, what, like, what's so funny? And they're like, I just got what you said on the first one.
Oh my god.
Or, my other favorite one was, there's a guy driving down the road, and he saw this blonde, like, rowing a boat in a cornfield. And he pulled over, and he goes, it's people like you who made us look bad. If I knew how to swim, I'd come out there and give you a piece of my mind.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Damn it. So from down in the hole, you asked if anyone was down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty echoey, but you hear someone, much like from behind the door, you hear someone go, just a little psst noise, a little bit, psst. I don't know if that's coming through the fucking
It is, you're good.
Okay. And you hear someone say, nothing but us chickens. the rest of you here just I don't know. Do either of you know Underdark or Undercommon?
I do
No.
It just sounds like similar to the entry when y'all came to the front gates when they were yelling the crow entry bit. They're just a little bit more sing-songy. The clear consonants of Undercommon being kind of sing-songed up the whole.
Kalani's just gonna like tilt her head and squint a bit. Chickens can't talk.
These chickens do.
What are you?
Depends who's asking.
Who do you want to be asking?
Well, I asked you first. What do you look like?
And I asked you second. What do you want?
I can look like
Hmm.
whatever you want me to be, baby.
Do you have blonde hair?
You got any grapes?
The fuck?
Are you looking for a blonde?
Maybe.
Fairy, can you be blonde?
The temptation actually. Well, maybe I can help you find this blonde. I'm not blonde, but I might know the blonde.
We'll take it into consideration. Kalani, make me a perception check. With advantage. Given your
That's a
I
22.
22, you begin to hear echoing up the up that hole very quietly, shifting and the movement of large amounts of earth. Through your hooves, you can begin to feel the slightest amount of tremor in the floor. And from below, you kind of... No, yeah, you hear one of them in Undercommon say, "It's not time yet. Tell them to go away." There is something massive moving beneath your feet. Further down than the rest of you can really perceive very well, because it is moving very carefully, but it's with Kalani's kind of heightened other senses. It's when she's looking for it, not looking for it, but you know what I mean. When she's kind of feeling and listening for it, there's something moving down there, along with these individuals. Something is basically, you can sense that something is kind of getting restless in weight down there, is the best way to put it.
Can I have a carry-on fly down?
Oh boy. Yeah.
I hope you're ready not to have a bird anymore.
It's okay. I can resummon. It's fine.
Is it a summon? This is like
Yes.
Frumpkin? That's right.
Like,
Okay.
This,
Oh,
yeah,
good.
because this is my like bonded animal to me as a ranger. So I can just resummon at like the next long rest, I believe. I can just resummon.
Good. I'm glad you're
Good to
not
know.
sending your bird here.
Yeah, I would not just be like, hey, carry on.
Do we have stats for the vulture?
It's Beast of the
Looking it
Sky stats. Hang on. Let me find it. Fuck. Yeah, by Primal Companion, you magically summon a primal beast and choose its stat block. The beast is friendly to you and your finalized. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can summon a new primal beast in an unoccupied space. I chose the Beast of the Sky.
Mostly I'm looking for armor class here.
13. Its AC is 13.
Cool.
Are you still looking through his eyes?
Yes, that's why I'm sending Carrion down.
And Carrion does have dark vision, so that is helpful. Okay. How would you like to... Is Carrion doing a full dive? Are we trying to, like, drop a bit, flap, drop a bit, flap?
I would say it's kind of like a slow descent. Just trying to get a view of what is going on.
Yeah. And I would say Carrion, you kind of are able to communicate in the way that you do. Carrion is more than happy to do this for you. Kind of hovers over the hole a little bit and starts to descend as carefully as he can. As we're going down, got about, let's see, so it's 60 feet worth of dark vision. And dark vision is the one where it's black and white, right?
Mm-hmm. Blind sight is Toph from Avatar.
Sick. Okay. Carrion drops 10 feet, 20 feet, 30, 40. The rest of you now start to pick up on rumbling on the floor. Some of the smaller little like trinkets that are on the shelves and the tables around here, the tables start to dance ever so slightly. Some of the trinkets begin to slide down. Few of them fall off as Carrion descends further. You, Kalani, see nothing but dirt for quite some time until you reach... Carrion reaches about... Let's see... 100 feet. Gets down to about 60 feet. And just below... almost perfectly straight down... there is something shifting, wiggling its way back. You cannot make out what color or anything like that, obviously, but it has folds and like humps and things, and it is just slinking its way as it can backwards with quite a bit of effort, which is what's causing all of this rumbling. Carrion takes a second to stop, and you realize that to the right, there is another hole. There are two drow huddled up in that little tunnel that they appear to have made. It is not as large of a hole as this bit that's going straight down. One of them takes a bow and arrow and shoots at Carrion. Where did my D20 go? I lost it. How did I do that? Seriously, what the fuck? Is it under my keyboard? It's gone. Like, thankfully, I have another... This set doesn't have a D20. There it is. Jesus. That's a 5. Carrion very gracefully dodges the arrow as the other one prepares their own. And after a moment, looking down, the floor begins to shake even more violently as a purple worm, mouth full of teeth, manages to bring its head up through that hole that's leading upwards. It appears that there was a tunnel down there that it was actively trying to carefully craft, and it then shoots up, starts coming directly for Carrion.
I mean, Kalani's gonna order Carrion out of the way as she dodges back out of the hole as well.
Good point. All right, so Carrion. If Carrion's gonna start moving upwards, just staying just enough out of reach, so you can feel it. Due to the connection, you can feel Carrion's panic, and you see through his eyes as they flap up and up and up and up, seeing the light of the warehouse as they come into view. The purple worm is going to try to make a snap at the bird. And fails, so Carrion just barely. The rest of you see Carrion just zoom out of the hole, getting as high up as they can and off to the side, so that as that creature comes out of the hole, it instead kind of hits the top of the ceiling. And before you all is now a slightly stunned, massive purple worm from the Underdark. It is just unable to see at this time. It is stuck in very small quarters for such a large body. From what you can tell, it is exactly what made this hole. It is about 8 feet in diameter. It is thrashing as it tries to get its bearings about it. And I think that is where we will leave it for this week.
Cool.
Yay.
Sick.
Ta-da. That's why I said, oh shit, y'all are level 3.
Huzzah!
Not that I anticipate you'll want to fight this anyways. There are plenty of opportunities to fucking run.
I mean, Fairy's still right next to the door, so... Hi, Kylo. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Oh, great!
Ain't that some shit?
Let's say bye to everyone. Shall we? Thanks so much for joining,
Goodbye,
guys.
everyone.
I hope you had fun listening to our little adventure. I know I definitely had fun. I always have a good time when it comes to D&D. I, again, will be streaming next week. Definitely on Thursday. I don't know about the other day. I'm going to try and do 2 days a week right now until I get back into things. But yeah, I will keep you all updated on Discord and all of the social medias. But thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget that you are loved. Mwah! Goodbye, everybody!